managers, yes, you, if the BIM tax man is after you, demanding his ridiculous overhead, then this is for you. Now, we might be on Bentley's wanted list, but look, with this, there is no sneaky pricing per person fees. Like, you do not have to pay when someone gets in, and there's no gun to the head, pay us or else we delete your drawings. You can keep them, and look, you can own it yourself. Now, spoiler alert, it isn't actually project wise, but it's something like it. And I've actually found a way to make it with AI. Now, today I'm going to show you how to make your own project wise. And yeah, let's get to it.
So I will show you how to do your own CDE like ProjectWise or BIM 360 using ChatGPT. So make sure you have your own VS Code like this, and you can install something called Codex, or you can even use on the online one, but this one is easier. So if you don't have this one, you can go to apps here. Let me show you. And then you can just install Codex. You can see this one there. But now since I have it, so I'll just go straight into it. So you can type here, let's say you can say create common data environment like ProjectWise. You can describe exactly what you want, or in this case, to make it easier, I already have the full prompt that you can just copy and paste. Again, I will save this into the link below. You can do this in a one, or you can even do multiple prompts. So if I paste here, and then I say you're a BIM manager who want to create your own common data environment using Django, I'll call mine Smart BIM Hub, but you can use any name you want. Then you just run this, and it might take some time, but all you have to do is just click next and next and next, then you'll see it'll do it for you. So just give it some time. You can say it reads some files here. And also, while this is running, what you can do as well, you can go to terminal here and do new terminal, and also create a new environment. So I'll show you how to do that. So just do py, then okay. So because using Django or Python, it's good if you save every file within one container. So this is how you do it. Just enter here, so it should create the file for you. Then you can see you have a file there. Okay, so now the code is done. Let me see the code. So if you come here to this Explorer, you can see that there's some files here for you. And let's see now. So to run the code, you have to first open up the env. So let me do it. So I'll do source env, and then script, activate, and enter. And then you have to find your manage.py. So if I do ls here, if it's not here, then you have to go to this file here. So just do cd, it's called change directory, then go smart BIM hub. And now if you do ls again, you can see we have a file here. That's the one you want to open. So now to run this, do py manage.py, then run server. So this will open a local site for you. So if I enter now, you can see it will open the site in the local machine. So if you open this path here, or if you click Control and click here, should open the website. Now let me show you. So this is how it looks like. I would like to log in. So you might have to create your own credentials. Okay, so to create your own login, just for the first time, you have to, as admin, you have to do a py as for Python, then create super user. Okay, if you want to learn more about Python or Django, you can find information online, but this is how you do it. And then it will prompt you to create your own name and password. Once that part is done, then you can now open your site. Just again, click or type py manage.py run server. Then I'm going to open again. And now I should be able to log in. So I'm here now. Now I will log in using my credentials. Okay, so this is homepage here, as you see, and I will go to dashboard, and now there's nothing here. So let me see what this can do. Obviously you can improve more with AI, but to run this, let me create new project. So I'll give it a name. I'll say, so create. So now I have a project, and then now you can add a file. So I've created a sample of files here. You can see, so you have the border frame and the walls, the function, and the drawing, like a combined one. So I'll drag them all inside here. So let me go to the folder structures here, so I can see drawings here, so I can upload it. So I'll say open and upload. So just gonna choose role here, and I'll bring my file in. So you can do drag and drop, I think. Let me see if you can do that. So it went in like that, and I'll say upload. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for the other files, and I'll just fast forward from this point. Okay, so now we have all the files uploaded. So now if I want to sync this into my computer, I'll go to project and sync locally. So I'll do that. Copy that path up to here, and then go to your local drive. There you go. So you can see all the files are in there, and if we open, you can see you have your files here done, and also it has been renamed and renumbered, so you can see those two there. So now let me try to put the file together so that they look like a drawing. So let me open up so I might need to check out and then do those changes. So now if I open this drawing here, let me see. If I open that drawing there, everything looks okay. So it looks like a proper drawing with all the links working okay. So now, even though the number was changed, but all the links were maintained. So now what I'll do now is I'll try to make some changes. So I will close here and see if those changes are actually going to be reflected. So first I need to go back to my files and check out the drawing. So if I go to my models here, and let's say if I want to change some functions, so I'll go here, open, then I will check out. Okay, so now that drawing has been locked out, and you can see it should have my name. There you go, checked out and saved to this location. So now I can go back there and then do some changes. So number 3. So I will copy this bed here. I'll make a copy of this. So I'll make them 2 of them. Good. So now I'll close that, and then I will check in my changes. So here I can say if I refresh again. So if I go back here, for example, if you go to files, you can see it says checked out by site. So actually it does keep a record. So it means, the drawing is locked. So I'll go back in, and then I'll try to bring the file in again. I'll say check in. Also I can add a message here, like a control. So let's say I added more bed, and then I can say add comment, so it's there. But also I can check in the file as well. You can change models if you want, but check in as this. So now the file has been checked in. It says checked in, with the new version. So if I go back here, you can see now it's okay. So now, it says version 2. Now to see if changes actually been uploaded, what I'll do for now, I will actually remove all the files. So if I go back to my folders, I will take off everything and I'll try back to sync afresh. Sync locally. That's done. If I come back here, you can see everything has been restored. Now let's see if those changes were saved. So if I open this one here, which we added more bed, you should have now double bed. So it means anyone with this link can access the changes. They can update, they can leave reviews, just as any proper CDE will do. You can also customize, add more prompt if you want. You can add AI as well if you want. So you can search by AI. You can do your own dashboard. But for now, I will share this code online. I will leave link below, but also I can show you how to host this online, so you can share this file with your friends and anyone else in your company. Then you can start using this today and save yourself a lot of money rather than buying a lot of expensive CDE. But you see there, all changes I made are there, saved properly. And yeah, so even if I delete everything here, I can still restore with one click.
Hey, so for hosting, this is the part that you want to get right. Now, for hosting, I would suggest these guys, mainly because number one, they have all the packages that you really need to host, and another thing is that they give you, I think it's a 3-month free offer where you can just test it out, check out your BIM projects, do whatever you want. But if you want to host anywhere else, that's fine. But just keep in mind there are a few packages that you'll have to install manually. But okay, let's get to it. So, all right. Now, once you're in, you're going to click into root access. You're going to copy this. And this is basically like you having a key. This is a key to your machine. This is how you're going to enter. And we also need the password, which is the extra key. So what I want you to do is now install this thing called Remote SSH. So you click on the extensions to the left. And then you're going to type Remote SSH. And I prefer that you install a thing called Tailwind IntelliSense because, if you want to design, if you want to change anything, this is very useful. So we copy that key inside. This is what I would like to call a key, and then you're gonna click enter, and then it's gonna ask for which configuration file to update. You just select your username, and then it's gonna say host added. So you click onto the Remote Explorer. You then click under here, and then you should see like a little arrow to the right. You click on the arrow, and then you just wait. Now, once you're in, it should ask you for the password in the top. So, just wait for it. Yeah, it's going to ask you for the password. You just put the password you put earlier. So I'm just going to copy my password. Now, once you're in, there's only one tiny step left. So whenever you're using VS Code, the remote version, or you're, entering to your machine in the cloud, you want to be able to just go in without the password. So this is what I suggest. So you click on terminal, you click new terminal, and it should open something like this. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do LSA, and you're gonna look for a place that says .ssh, right? You're gonna type cd. Cd means this, you enter into this directory, change directory. So you enter into .ssh. You then look for a thing called not authorized keys. Authorized keys. So you go inside authorized keys by typing nano, and you type authorized keys. And then here, you're going to copy the key. Now, where's the key? How do I get this key? How do I generate this key? Let me show you how. So, over here, you're going to type this. And once you've opened command prompt and you've typed this, click enter. It's going to ask you where to enter the location. So you just select that. And then, obviously for me, it already exists. But you just click enter, enter, and you just accept everything. And then over here, you will see this file, right? You will see this file. And it should say Microsoft Publisher. So what we're going to do is you're going to open this, you're going to right click this, and you click open with, and then you're going to click with notepad. So I'm going to hide mine, but you go you click on this, and then what you want to do is copy whatever is inside and paste it right here, just like that. Right here, just like that. And I'm going to do it right now. Okay. Now that we've saved it, we want to test whether or not it will work. So this is a quick test. We want to just see if it works without us having to log in again. So over here, we're going to copy this. We're going to go to the terminal and we're going to paste this in. And it should just put us in. There you go. So now we're in the machine. And yeah, that's it. So now that we're in, we've copied everything. This is the next stage. So what we want to do is I'm gonna exit, and you want to go to a place called var and ww. Now, if this isn't available for you, like if you don't have ww, if it says it doesn't work, you just enter inside var, and then you want to make a folder called www. So you make dir. So you type this, make directory, and you type www. Once you're done that, you're just gonna click open folder, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna type var www, and this is basically where you're gonna host the website. Now, obviously, I have this folder over here, but you guys won't have this, so I'll just create a new folder, and I'll just call it test project. And I want to show you how to put the code in. So cd inside test project. And now what I want you to do is git clone. I'm going to paste that. So it's going to clone it. Now, when we open test project, that should be inside. Now, obviously, if you get any type of error that says GitHub needs the credentials, just log in through VS Code. It should work, and you shouldn't have any issues. Just so make sure that you log in GitHub through VS Code, and you shouldn't get these issues. So once you have the folder, so obviously you're going to look at test projects. I'll just move the folder real quick, so that way it's that way I don't have 10 folders. Okay, so now that we have the folder all clean, okay, so now we're gonna create a screen. So basically, we're gonna create a screen. Is basically like another window that just keeps running. In the future, I would suggest using Docker, but it's a bit complicated. I will show you guys this simple process because I know you guys want to get your hands on this, kind of test it out. So you type screen, capital S, and you're gonna type BIMCode, and that's gonna enter you inside. Once you're inside the screen, you can also, let me show you exit. So to exit, you do Control A, and you type D, and that exits you out the screen. Basically, you enter another window. If you want to go back in the screen, do screen-X, and you type the screen name, which is BIMCode. So now once I'm inside the screen, you'll notice a few things. You'll notice that I have a env, something called .source env, right? Now, if you do not have env, this is what I would do. So let me delete this. If you do not have env, let me show you what you do. So you type Python 3, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a new virtual environment. Env is basically an environment, where all the packages and stuff are. So you're going to type Python 3 space -m VNV virtual environment. I want to call it environment. Now, once we've created our environment, we enter inside by typing source bin activate, right? Once we've activated our environment, we're going to install all the packages. So we do pip install -requirements.txt. So this is going to install the requirements. It's going to install everything for us. And to run the code, it's simple. Python 3 manage.py run server 0.0.0.0. But before we run it, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our main file, which is the Smart BIM Hub. We're going to go to settings.py, and over here you should see allowed hosts. Now, it's important. Allowed hosts basically is telling the system that, hey, I want anyone from everywhere to enter, like to use my files, which you don't want to do. Just put the IP. So let me just show you. Whenever you go to the dashboard, you see this number over here. This number, yes, this number. You're gonna take this number and you're gonna go back to the code and you're gonna change it. Instead of allowing everyone, you're gonna allow only this website to host everything. Debug for now. Let's just put true. We put true, and that's it. That is it. And I think that's it, unless I am mistaken. Alright, now once you're done, you're gonna run the script like this. You're gonna do python 3 manage.py run server 8.0.0.0, which means I want to run it in this network. Everyone can access it on port 8000, right? Now it should run without errors, it should run without issues. So let's give it a chance. Right, now over here we're running the code. Now, this is important. We exit the screen. You do Control and D. Control A, and then you click D. So you do Control A, and then after, you let go, and then you click D. Once you're done, we have to allow everyone else to use the website. So basically type sudo ufw allow 8000 slash tcp comment web app. Yeah, I know it's a lot of technical stuff. I know it's complicated. I know it's not fun, but you know, the gold is on the other side. So once we're done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the dashboard, and I would like you to copy that IP that you have over there. So it's number over here, copy that, and you're gonna type that number. You're gonna put slash 8000, like that, slash 8000, a comma, colon 8000, and that's it. So we're gonna let it do its thing. And yeah, there you go. So now we have everything set up. So yeah, this is the CDE, and that's it, guys. So that's how you host it, you know, temporarily. And yeah, if you're looking for someone to do all this for you, because I know this is it's difficult to host and everything. Also, go to smartbimcode.com/contact. I have the link below, and you can just type your name, email, phone number, mess. I'm just kidding. Name, email, message is fine. And yeah, that's it. So we have everything, and yeah, peace out.